Hey you guys, Amanda Larson here. I wanted to come back at you with the pathway to executive. So executive, you probably hear people talk about executive, and it is like the rank that you want to get to. There's a couple reasons, and a lot of them are related to earning. It's also a prestigious kind of title within Isagenix that you've hit this executive level, and then from there you just start building upon that executive title. So what is the pathway? The pathway is consultant, manager, director, executive. So technically associate, everyone starts as associate, consultant, manager, director, executive, and that is really the tracks that you're going to run on. That is the pathway, and those are the tracks to get you to executive. So when you start, you want to make a strategy and a plan to get you from associate to consultant, consultant to manager, manager to director, director to executive. So how do you do that, and what does it look like? It looks like conversations, it looks like hearing no, and it looks like a lot of celebration and success as well. So there are also some additional bonuses to get to executive and throughout the pathway if you do it in a certain amount of time. So there is Crystal Manager, there is Crystal Director, and there is Crystal Executive. Now here is the awesome thing, you guys, is at each of these different levels, you earn an additional bonus if you hit those levels in the specified time frame. If you don't hit them in the specified time frame, you still become a manager, a director, or an executive. You just don't have the crystal title in front of it, and you don't get that crystal bonus that comes along with it. So if you have watched my other videos, you'll know that you might know what the bonus associated with it is and the time frame, but I wanted to go over that with you since we're talking about the pathway to executive anyways. So to get to, first off, consultant, you earn $50, and there is no specified time frame for consultant. Once you get into Crystal Manager, you have 60 days, and you can earn $250 extra in a bonus for Crystal Manager. Crystal Director is 120 days, and that you have the potential to earn $750, and Crystal Executive is 180 days, and that you can earn $1,000. So those are the crystal bonuses and the time frames that are attached with them. So those are really awesome to run for, right? And the sooner that you get to executive, the faster you unlock the earning potential of a 10% match on all of your personally enrolled. Also, you get to start playing in the pools, and that is a whole nother video in itself. So if you are curious about executive earning, director earning, make sure that you check out those videos. So how do you get to Crystal Executive? Like, how do you work from associate, consultant, manager, director to executive? Here's how. So you are going to start and when you help two people get started, we're going to draw this a little differently so that you guys can see. This would be your left side, and this would be your right side. You help these two people get started, and when you help those first two people get started, you are a consultant and you earn the bonus of $50, and we'll just call this Z for consultant. When you help these two people share with two people, you unlock manager, and when you do it within 60 days, you get that $250 bonus. So we'll say within 60 days. And this is manager. Now, when you continue the pathway to executive, you keep repeating this over and over and over again. So when you are running for director, you have 120 days to do so to unlock this $750 bonus. How are you going to do so? You're going to continue to enroll people, and you're going to continue to march. Some people have different enrollment strategies, and you can take a look at the enrollment strategy video for mine, but you are going to continue to march. So you'll continue to help your next person on your left, your next person on your right, and you're helping them to find their two people as well. You're going to start another person on your left, another person on your right, and you're going to help them find their two people as well. Now here's what tends to happen, you guys, is you might enroll someone here, and maybe they don't find their two people right away, but they will. Because just like anything, we know that once we get these products in our body, we get feeling really great. People are going to ask us what we're doing. So I actually went too far ahead. So once you get 3 consultants on one side and 3 consultants on the other, you unlock Crystal Director. Now, the great thing about Crystal Director is that you don't have to necessarily have 3 on the left and 3 on the right. You can have, let me write this, Crystal within 120. This is Director. You could have, let's say you enroll 5 people on your left and all of them hit consultant, and you have 5 people on your right, but maybe only one of them has hit consultant. That will still get you to director and will still allow you to play in the director pools. And it will still allow you to get this director bonus. The big difference is when you get to executive. So when you get to executive, you're going to need to have 5 consultants on your left side and 5 consultants on your right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are my little people. I'll give them eyes. So all these big people are people that you have personally enrolled, my friends. That is the key here as well, is that you could have consultants popping in your organization, but you want to make sure that these 5 on your left and 5 on your right come from personally enrolled, they are personally enrolled consultants to you. So you'll notice we have 5 consultants on our left and 5 on our right, and that is going to unlock the Crystal Executive bonus, and that is 1,000 buckaroonies within 180 days, and that gets you to executive. Now, what do you do when you get to executive? Anybody? You celebrate, of course, but then you want to do this again. You want to find 5 new consultants to place on your left and to help build on your left, and 5 new consultants to build up on your right. Now, if you remember from past video, or maybe you haven't watched it, as you are working your way to executive as well, not only do you get these bonuses, but every time you create a consultant, Isagenix is also giving you a $100 bonus for your first 20 consultants. So let's say, let me grab another color. So this person would be $100 because they hit consultant. This would be $100 because they hit consultant. This you would earn $100 because they hit consultant. This would be $100 because they hit consultant, and you get the point. So the great thing as well is if you are starting these people also on a value pack, you're starting them with a qualifying pack that gets one of those pack introductory bonuses. That's also another way for you to earn income. Plus, cycling on top of that. So Isagenix is super generous in their compensation structure and getting you paid. So what is the goal? The goal is to get to executive. So you want to have that executive mindset. You want to get your people going, get them healthy, get them loving the products, get them a transformation, get them, working from the very first day you're speaking with them about who do they know that also wants to get healthy in some capacity, who do they know that might want to build an income, and who do they know that they want to build some accountability with, because we know it's easier to quit on ourselves than it is on our friends. So this is the path to executive: associate, consultant, manager, director, executive. Say it with me: associate, consultant, manager, director, executive. So this, my friends, is the path to executive. This is what you kind of want to eat, sleep, and breathe, this executive map. So where can you find your own? You can go to isagenixbusiness.com. There is a PDF that you can print out where you can fill in who these people are as you're going. Give them a name, give them a face. Forward speak that you will be an executive. Forward speak who these people are that will be a consultant in your organization or further. Wouldn't it be great to build 10 executives as well? So as you go, make sure that you are looking at this. Have this hung up somewhere. Put it on your vision board that you will be an executive with Isagenix, a billion-dollar health and wellness company. So if you have any questions on the executive path or executive roadmap or the tracks to executive, whatever you've heard it called, let me know. And remember, associate, consultant, manager, director, executive. Have a great day, guys.